Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm talking on responsibility, how you can take responsibility for yourself as an individual, and how you can also take responsibility for any situation or circumstance you find yourself in. I'll start by saying that as an individual, you must appreciate the force and the might of habits. Hasten to break those habits that can actually break you, and hasten to adopt those practices that will become habits. An individual aiming to get to the apex of his or her career, business, or activity, or any situation whatsoever, he or she must be quick to break those habits or practices that breaks him, and hasten and be quick to adopt those practices or those habits that will enable you to achieve the success that you desire. Your ability and willingness to discipline yourself to accept personal responsibility for your life is essential to success, health, and personal leadership. Accepting responsibility is one of the hardest of all disciplines, but without responsibility, success is literally not possible. The common denominator of all people is the desire to be happy. In the simplest terms, happiness arises from the absence of negative emotions. Where there are no negative emotions, what is left is basically positive emotions. Therefore, the elimination of negative emotions should be your focus if you truly want to be happy. There are dozens of negative emotions, but the most common are fear, envy, guilt, resentment, jealousy, and hostility. And they all boil down to a feeling of anger directed inwardly or outwardly. And anger is directed inwardly when you bottle it up rather than expressing it constructively to others. On the other hand, anger is directed outwardly when you criticize or attack other people. Psychosomatic illness occurs when the mind makes the body sick. Negative emotions expressed in anger weakens your immune system, which exposes you to cold, flu, and other diseases. Uncontrolled burst of anger can bring about heart attack, stroke, and nervous breakdown. And it takes tremendous self-discipline to refrain from blaming others for our problems. It takes enormous self-control to refuse to make excuses. And it also takes tremendous self-discipline for you to accept complete responsibility for everything you are, everything you become, and everything that happens to you. Even if you are not responsible for some things like earthquake, hurricane, and the likes, you're actually responsible for your response to those situations or those circumstances. It takes tremendous self-mastery to take complete control of your conscious mind, to deliberately think positive thoughts, constructive thoughts that will enhance your life and improve the quality of your relationships and results. And the easiest and the most mindless behavior of all is for someone to easily lash out and blame someone else for something that goes wrong anytime. And people who develop the habit of automatically blaming actually get really angry at things. And blaming inanimate objects when they don't function as expected is actually really silly. And it tends to lead to mild insanity. The fastest and most dependable way to get rid of any form of negative emotion is to just have that back in your mind that you are responsible, like you're responsible for any form of emotions that you allow into your space. Whenever something happens that triggers anger or negative reaction of any kind, quickly neutralize that feeling of anger by saying to yourself, I am responsible. The law of substitution says that you can substitute a negative thought for a positive thought. Since your mind can hold one thought at a time, when you deliberately choose the positive thoughts of being responsible, you cancel out other thoughts or emotion at the moment. It is not possible to accept responsibility and remain angry at the same time. As long as you're always blaming someone for something that is happening in your life that you don't like, you will remain a mental child. You will continue to see yourself small and helpless, and you will always continue to lash out. However, when you begin to accept responsibility for everything that happens to you You begin to transform yourself into a mental adult. You see yourself as being in charge of your life and no longer a victim. That'll be all on today's video. Please, if you found this video interesting or helpful, I'm sure you learned one or two things from this video. Please guys, kindly subscribe to my channel. If you've not yet subscribed, please kindly subscribe. Click on the subscribe button right now. Like this video, leave a comment for me, and please kindly share this video to your friends. Let them learn one or two things from this video. And I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you for watching.